Where is the... Oh. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. So I'm that random person that does nerdy stuff and nerd stuff and new stuff and gamer stuff on your shorts sometimes. But I want to make better videos. So I've been doing some more theme stuff. Got Mr. Cardinal here. Because most of my students just call me Mr. and sometimes Miss. But I do know they're talking to me, so I usually respond because if a kid misgenders you, like, who cares, you know? Anyway, that's not the point. The reason why I am trying this longer form video here, this little content for my coffee talk this morning, is it was brought to my attention that, like, so my last short, and I'll try to link it, if you want to check it out, I was responding to Tony Stark outing hit that man, that shield guy on the bridge in the first Avengers film, about how he was playing Galaga. He was like, that man is playing Galaga, and how they compared that to now what they did is they compared that to when you're at school and you're playing on your Chromebook, which not everybody can relate to. I didn't get my first laptop till I was in college, and I only got a laptop because my college courses, like the college I went to in 2004. Sorry, I died for a second because I'm old. Um, Said that you needed one, and I got one, and it was kind of freaking awesome. I did try to melt it a few times. It did have a hard drive crash. I overclocked the graphics and the processor like all the time, trying to see what kind of video games I could play on it because I hadn't been a PC gamer my whole life up to that point. So, and you're in college, you gotta just waste most of your time playing video games, otherwise you might get in trouble. But anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this to y'all is um, canonically in the movies, the Russo brothers have expressed that, yeah, the Galaga guy definitely died during the Thanos snap incident in the MCU, which I thought was a bummer because I thought we could give more credence and more respect on the name of those who go around and can play games at work and still apparently be quite capable at their job, because it took a random ADHD riddled genius in Tony Stark to even notice. Also, if you recall, the guy playing Galaga was on Fury's eye patch side. So, yeah, maybe he just didn't think Fury was going to notice. But unfortunately, Tony Stark has two working eyes and a complete 100, 200-degree vision spread. And if you say it's only 180 or less, I recommend working out your peripheral vision a little bit more. The Why did I bring this up? Anyway, so I wanted to see, is there anything that y'all would do to stretch the generational divide and bring it back? I want to stretch across the intergenerational divide and bring it back. We want to bring it together. I want young people, because not everybody can relate to playing games on your Chrome computer or your laptop or whatever your school board says you can have. And yeah, so I'm just looking for some feedback in here. So get down in the comments, like, follow, and subscribe to see how this experiment worked. Sorry about the bedhead. I'm still, when I say coffee thoughts, I am legitimately having coffee when in the morning, getting ready for work. Like, I got my kids out the door, and now it's my turn. Now, so the reason why we're doing this is I want to get more longer videos, and I want to get better at it and the editing and stuff. And not everybody looks at shorts. Like, the target audience I'm looking for are people who go for longer form content, I think. This channel is mostly just experimental. I am just kind of trying to ride the waves of what works and what doesn't work, because my children are very interested in content creation. My students are very interested in content creation, and I am in the technology spheres as a teacher, but I'm also involved in career development. So I'm looking for, getting kids involved in civic life and being responsible citizens and voters and going after their career and getting good jobs, to which a lot of my students are like, "Oh, but you're getting jobs. I don't want to get a job. I want to work for myself. I want to be my own boss." And I'm like, "Well, that's fine, but you got to learn people skills. You got to learn to get along with people." And they're like, "But I'll be my own boss." And I said, "Well, your customer service skills include all of these skills we've been working on. And if you don't have good customer service skills, or you don't have that hustle, no one's going to care about what you're doing. They're not going to give you their money, and you're going to just be broke living on your parents' couch." Now, if you're living on your parents' couch because you're helping them out legitimately, don't lie to yourself. Um, that's fine, but that's not. A lot of people are kind of lying to themselves. So at some point, you will need to get a job, or you will need to appeal to your customer base to make it happen, to make your dreams happen. Like, even if you're an OnlyFans model, Lord forbid, but if you got that grind, I do not understand it, but I respect professionalism wherever it's found. The important thing is that you learn to talk to people, and that's what I'm trying to do here. And that's what I try to do. I try to be funny. I try to point things. I try to be sort of the philosopher lobbing insults across the way. And just being generally cheeky. Like when I studied philosophy in college, I would wait until like the last 10 minutes of the class when everybody's like, "Oh, sweet, we're getting out here early," to raise my hand and then throw a theoretical grenade into the discussion and discourse, and I would usually get the professor on my side, and then everyone else would hate me. Like I had my class, and these are all adults. This was my third year in college, so I had adults. So these are young adults, but some old adults. We had a lot of people getting their degrees at our college from the military base across town. But yeah, so I had them conditioned whenever my hand went up, everyone would get angry. So that's why I became a teacher now, because I don't have to raise my hand. Everyone else has to raise their hand and let me talk. It's mixed results. I don't know. Sometimes I go off on tangents. Shocking, I know, as I'm almost 8 minutes into this video, and I'm not even sure I got to the point yet. But anyway, so right. So if you get into the comments, like and comment and subscribe. Like, do you like to engage with all formats of videos? Like if you're on YouTube, which I hope you are if you're watching this, because I only post on YouTube. Do you watch the videos, like the 8 minute ones, 9 minute ones like this, or do you only watch shorts? If you're a younger person, what's your percentage of shorts versus long videos? And if you're an older person who doesn't like the shorts or realizes that they're basically crack, which is why I try to get little nuggets of positivity and wisdom in the shorts I make, because I want to interrupt people's feeds. Not that ever works. I mean, when I see a video that's like, "Hey, stop scrolling and listen," I'm immediately, I scroll faster when people say that. Um, yeah. So I don't take my own advice most of the time. However, I want to know what you guys think, and I'm open to advice. And maybe you can meet a new person to collaborate with in the comments. That would be awesome. And I don't care too much, but I want to know what you guys think. I want people to have conversations in the comments, positive. I went through a phase many years ago where I would get into arguments with people in the comment section, and everybody was like, "Avoid the comments," and I'm like, "Oh, come on, I've got to stand up for the truth," and that doesn't matter. Positivity gets more people, because the world is so negative these days. It's so much easier to stand out if you're a positive normie that some people call an NPC, because you tend to repeat yourself. Now, where was I? Did I get to the point yet? Hmm. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so I want to know what you guys think. Please get in the comments if you see this. If you don't watch shorts, try watching some more shorts. If you only watch shorts, try watching some long form or content. Increase that attention span. All right, and always stay positive. Let's go.